So the Bandit here, water pump took a dump, so we're gonna change it today. Hopefully, I'll show you a little bit more as I go. So they said that we gotta remove parts over here from the strap, like all these clips, and then part of that over there. So see more over there, more over there. So let's see how that goes. Let's see. Let's try to get this one out. I got more, but if they break, I'll save them. So we got 3, 1 here. Okay. Then we got this one here. Pull to the side. Alright. Now we got another one here in the center. Okay. Alright. Alright. Well, it's coming up pretty good. Yep. There we go. So now we got access to all this area. Now we got 2 tabs right here, these corners, and then it kind of hooks from the top. So they say we want to separate these like so, and then we're gonna get it out of there and slide it out. All right. Yep. So actually, some guys like to lean this over here, but in my case, I got long arms, so I think I'm gonna undo that and then bring it through here instead of smacking the radiator. Let's do that. All right, so it looks like I'm gonna have to take this hose off, and then we'll be able to take 2 bolts on each corner right here. I think they're 13 millimeter, and we'll be able to move the strap out. So I got these loose over here. Then we'll push on these tabs like so, and this will come out. So after a while of messing around, mine wasn't that easy, but I got one of these tools and remove the fan clutch. So now let's get this out. So now we got a better view of this whole thing. So now, make sure you take a picture, video, whatever helps you to remember this way the belt goes. And we're gonna start removing hoses. Make sure you got something to cache your stuff down there, and then we got 12, 13 bolts. We gotta remove this out of here too. Remember how you took it off, and there we go. Let's get this water pump. We got this bracket right here that goes up to here and holds your AC lines. So we're gonna take it out of here with a screwdriver, separate this, take off this nut and this bolt, and we'll get this bracket. All right, so I removed the bracket and the hose and the pulley tensioner. So now I'm gonna remove this part, thermostat, so it's easier here than when it's out. And then all we got left is these 2 hoses to remove, and then take all this out. Yeah, so let's see. So I got everything disconnected, all the hoses and everything, and that out. I left that on because I'm gonna upgrade mine from 192 degrees to 180 degrees, so it runs cooler and opens quicker. Here in Texas it gets pretty hot, so that should help her. And then I'm thinking about doing the fan mod, but we'll see about that. So let's get the new water pump and take this one out and put the new one in. So here's the new pump, so we can reference where the bolts are, and it's recommended you put the bolts back on the spot here, and then once you remove the old pump, to use the old pump as a guide too, because these bolts are all on different sizes. So let's start loosening up some bolts and get this puppy in there. So here we got a new pump. I already transferred all the bolts from this one. I used this one at first, and then I transfer all to the old one. And now we gotta come over here. We still got the gasket on. We'll remove it, grab a razor blade, and clean all the surfaces real good and get it ready for the new pump. So now make sure you got your seal in place. Don't let it be out like so, because then you're gonna have problems, because you don't need no glue on this. It's just a rubber gasket. Okay, let's put it on. All right, so I used this screw to hold it in place. Now let's start all the other screws and get it ready to tighten it up. All right, now that we got all the bolts, I still gotta tighten this one up. I'll do that now, and I'll start putting all this back on. So when you go to put your thermostat back on, make sure you see that little flopper there. I don't know if I can get it to focus. It's right there, you see it, a little piece. Make sure you go up where the air will be, and just push it in place. Now we ready for the other piece. All right, when you gotta put your tensioner, make sure this little knob is located at the right spot. See that little hole? If not, you're gonna have troubles. Let's put that on. All right, so it's time to put the serpentine belt on. And then, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, I was debating to upgrade this fan to the V6 one, so I can delete the fan clutch over there. So let's go ahead and do that mod. I already got the 180 degrees thermostat in there. I got the tuner. If you don't have a tuner, they say it works, but me personally, if you're here, like here in Texas, it gets hot, so you might as well have a tuner. Tune it so it opens at the right time. So I went ahead and did the 180 there. We're gonna do the clutch fan delete. So at this point, once I put the belt on, I'm gonna remove this and install the new one. If you plan to do this mod, here's the fan. It needs to be from a 2012 Ram 1500 V6, and it's plug and play pretty much. Here's the plug. This one got 3, but ours got 2. It's an extra wire, but you can see it's only 2 wires coming out. So like I said, it's plug and play. You can do it. This one I got it for $122 at Summit Racing. So you can probably get it cheaper somewhere else, but that's where I got this one. So let's put it on. You will say, well, why that one? Well, this one got this trout built in, so it'll concentrate the air more. While the original, it can do the job, but not as good as that one. So let's put that one. At this point, we already got that mounted, all the hoses. So I'm gonna fill it up, and this is it, guys. All right, here she is, all done. I gotta clean this engine bay. Work don't help, but the fan is working great. I like the way it looks. It's all done, back running. So once it gets to temperature, I'm gonna top it off with some fluids and go to work. All right, guys, I know this is none of my usual stuff. Been working on cars and flying drones, but that's what I have for you today, and I figure I'll record it and help some of you fix 1500 Ram. They're pretty much the same thing from 1013 all the way to 2019. So same procedure, same motor, engine, I should say. So that's it for now, and hopefully I can get some more. Fans working great, so I'll catch you guys in the next one.